Hey, good morning. And I hope you're getting this in the morning before you walk out your door. I really hope that at some point you will get this before your next appointment, because you need to hear somebody else saying that you can plant in a drought. You can excel in a desert. Where everyone else has failed, you can succeed. And I'm not just positive thinking now, because once you are hearing God say, push forward, go ahead, go and do it, that's where you obey. That's where you see the results. It is in the obedience that we reap the reward of obedience. And I always say blessings are a byproduct of obedience. Hey, but let's get back to the book of Zephaniah. Just in case you missed it, Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 1 says, the Lord gave this message to Zephaniah when Josiah was king. Zephaniah was the son of Cushi, son of Gedaliah, son of Amariah, and son of Hezekiah. And yesterday we talked about the genealogy and the legacy. This morning I want to talk about the context in which we do things. Now you remember the Bible is clear to say that he got this word when Josiah was king. Josiah was a king who was beginning to clean up Israel and Judah. He was beginning to do some stuff in Judah that the other kings did not do. They may have been righteous personally, but they did not use that righteousness across the nation of Judah. So what happened is Josiah came and he started a reform, and there is a context. There is a context. God called you in a context. And sometimes it's when the cleanup has already begun and things aren't going the way we think they ought to. And God is now bringing you in to get things done. Zephaniah was not a carpenter. What Zephaniah was a prophet. And what he did is that he spoke to Israel in a time of reform. And I wonder what what context God has brought you into and is demanding of you a response and action. I wonder what reform or what initiative or what entrepreneurial stand or what community project or what national involvement or engagement God is bringing you into. I wonder what spiritual dimension you are bringing into the situation, because God is not leaving you out there hanging and waving. And no, I don't believe that. I think God is actually designed me for the project that will define our lives. Zephaniah may have been a father, a husband, or whatever else. We only know, history only records Zephaniah as being a prophet. And that was his defining call. That was his defining moments. I wonder, what is your defining moment? I wonder, what is your defining call? I wonder what area that God has brought you into this world to satisfy. And I believe God is really calling you to do just that. Wake up this morning. Allow God to have his way.